Hey 165, it is I, Brian White. I'm currently boiling water to soften this Spidey head, new mood page. She has 2 Velcro pieces glued to her head, and I need to soften her head and apply some Goo Gone to try and remove them. I don't know if the vinyl is scored underneath for traction, so we're on this quest. I've never done this before. And the hair is arriving. Well, the hair already arrived at the post office. I'm picking it up at the post office tomorrow morning. First thing when they open, orange hair. I'm giving her orange with bluish lavender highlights. I really want her hair to be like a street lamp at night. Very orangey purple twilight in the suburbs. And her name is Miss J. When I took the Velcro off, it left this frosted Wheaties texture. It's not scoring, and I don't know if it's glue, but it's definitely residue from the Velcro material itself. Anyway, this looks like tire chains or a basketball. Here she's from the front. I'm giving her a very high forehead at the very edge of that top Velcro piece. And then it's gonna go way back like this, like Ziggy Zang's hairline. So that's how the hairline looks. And then, as Brittany Gray calls it, the occipital bone, and as medical professionals call it as well, there is this concentric circle pattern going from the back end of the center part, so that it's kind of like a ripple effect over the occipital bone, so that there is as much volume as possible. Just imagine after the center part up top here, it just starts piling on top. Each layer piles on top of the other and creates a lot of volume, which I hope will be very evocative of that 70s mod hair for Miss Jessica in Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. And then this is something doll brands just don't do. They don't address the nape. The hair always ends on in the middle of the head, not at the nape. And I like to get right to the bottom and then do that geisha shape where, you know, where like your neck, you have these tendons. Are they tendons? On either side of the vertebrae. And the hair is shaped accordingly in these points. You'll see what I mean. So we have the center part, we have the hairline, we have the concentric circles over the occipital bone, we have around the ears, we have these points. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 different areas to address as we root. Now I want to open the hair. Oh, this is so orange. I love it. It reminds me of Thai iced tea, except even more orange. Can you even imagine how beautiful this is gonna look? And then I have 2 Violet Iris, which will be used in conjunction with Tangerine Orange. Oh, I can already see the vision. It's gonna be so surrealist and whimsical. So now I'm just gonna do a fuck ton of rooting while watching the morning show, seasons 1 through 4, all over again, maybe even twice through. And then, since you won't be seeing all that and I'm going through it, I will show you the end product.
And no one will give a shit. Capiche?
Hey everyone, it has been almost 2 weeks, not quite. I finished on Thursday, it is Saturday. I had her glued and sitting, well, upside down so that the glue could settle to the nape for 2 nights, and it took 2 hours earlier today to detangle. I just slathered coconut hibiscus shea moisture deep conditioner on her hair, and since it's so long, it was all tangled up in the struggles of boil washes and putting the head on, so it took a really long time to detangle, and now everything is laying as flat as can be before I take this tape. It's like electrical tape. Bosie de Profundis was severely singed on the body, like the neck and the back, everything, the chest. So I'm going to tape a trash bag all around her neck, and it's going to be covering her body all the way up to her jaw. And then I'm going to put maybe 2 layers of t-shirt on top of that. I'm hoping it'll provide some insulation. I know the trash bag will provide waterproofing. As she's sitting in her barber chair getting boiled to death. Cannot wait to do it. Yay. I'll let you know how it goes. All right, look, I don't know if any of this is gonna make a difference, but I have to be careful because I worked so hard on this. This is the first layer. She's naked under this shirt. There's a shirt under her bum, and she's hanging over this chair, so I have a bowl holding down a leg so that she's secure. Here is her hair. There it is. There are her baby lights, except they're like low lights really, because the purple is actually darker than the orange, which is really interesting. Now I'm going to put the trash bag. Layer number 2. I wasn't sure how to do this, so I just wrapped the garbage bag. So there are 2 layers of plastic, and I wrapped it around her head, or around her neck. And I made sure that it is kind of flush with her jaw. And the final layer will be another shirt, so yeah. Believe it or not, I haven't even boiled yet. I just spent like an hour placing all the hairs exactly where I want them to be. And I don't know if I'm completely satisfied, but this is the best it's gonna get.
Today is not the end.
Yeah.
It's only the beginning.
Alright, here we go.
All the little cares picked along the way suddenly have disappeared with yesterday. Tossed about the fields and lost among the winds, my world
Douse.
is beginning to
Douse.
Oh, so many times have I walked this way and never seen the little things I see today. Never had my head so high.
Maybe one more. Alright, take 2. We have to make sure those edges are laid. You'll either see it or you won't.
Gonna happen, but it's out of my hands. Things are gonna start snapping without any plan. All the little cares picked along the way suddenly have disappeared with yesterday. Tossed about the fields and lost among the winds.
I'm really trying to get like her temples because those were sticking up something fierce. And then obviously around the nape needs to be handled. I think it should be good. There's the back. Ooh. Oh, I'm tripping all over myself. Sizzle. Now, I don't know if this part is necessary or even helpful, but I'm going to cure it with some cold water cam. Dump it. Alright. That way I can get her hair out of her face and avoid singe marks on her forehead. I put boiling hot water in this Tupperware storage container, and I dunked her body in to try and reset the singe marks to the normal hard plastic finish. I was wearing kitchen gloves, and it didn't really do anything. And then I dumped a whole magic eraser in this hot water, and I was rubbing her legs and wiping them up and down. Didn't do anything. The body is desiccated, and I've come to realize I care a lot more about the doll head than I do about the body. The body is disposable, and I can just get another body, but I don't even care enough about the body to get a new one, so I just put her in T and PJ's Matt's outfit. So she's kind of clean girl, old money aesthetic, and she's wearing the Birkin bag that all my dolls share that I got in Korea. And I think she looks really good.